But we begin with a 7 Action News investigation that is raising new concerns about the Detroit Police Department's controversial use of facial recognition. Good evening to you. I'm Dave Llewellyn.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Tonight you'll hear the story of one man who was wrongfully arrested due in part to that technology. His story is raising new questions about whether the program is putting innocent men and women in police custody.
7 investigator Ross Jones is looking into what went wrong and city protocols that failed to stop it.
Michael Oliver is at least the second person DPD wrongly arrested due to a facial recognition misidentification. And now that mistake could end up costing taxpayers.
I didn't commit this crime, so why am I going through this?
Michael Oliver is the latest Detroiter to be wrongly arrested and this time charged due to a misidentification stemming from facial recognition technology.
And I met Mr. Oliver in person, and I saw it was clearly a different person.
Michael's attorney, Patrick NYENHUIS, says as soon as he met his client, he knew this was a wrongful arrest. One look at him and a still from a cell phone camera told him these were 2 different men.
I knew the whole time. I said, let's take this to trial. I'll just put a picture of Mr. Oliver up and a picture of the assailant, and the jury will easily see it's the wrong person.
I'm asking him, like, how was my face even brought up? And that's when he told me, like, your face, they put you in a lineup. The face recognition said it was you.
The saga began in May 2019 when a Detroit Public Schools Community District teacher, Stephen Cassani, began filming a bunch of young people near the school. One reached into his car, grabbed his phone, and threw it. Stephen reported the cracked screen and broken case, damages of $150 to DPD. From there, a screenshot from that video was fed into the department's facial recognition technology system, DataWorks. An analyst and supervisor signed off on the report that Michael was a match. After the teacher picked Michael out of a 6-person photo lineup, a warrant request was signed the following day. Michael would eventually be charged with felony larceny.
The officer seemed to take shortcuts.
During the preliminary hearing, the detective in charge of the case, Donald Busa, admitted to not interviewing students Cassani had said were witnesses, or looking for a young man named Terry, a former student, who Cassani originally told police broke his phone. Nor did he save footage from a nearby green light camera that Cassani said the person who threw his phone walked by.
Had he have done those things, it's in all likelihood that Mr. Oliver would never have been arrested.
David Robinson is a former Detroit police officer turned attorney who plans to file suit on behalf of Michael next week, alleging violations of his civil rights.
There's going to have to be, obviously, a period of time where I think, and that we will pray for, that the court would shut down even the use of facial recognition.
This is the second wrongful arrest due to facial recognition that has made media rounds this summer. After the wrongful arrest of Robert Williams came to light last month, Mayor Duggan said these sorts of errors are things of the past.
What you need to do is make sure you have the right protocols, and since September, there are a whole series of protocols in place that this incident would not have been possible.
But prior to formal rules being approved last fall, DPD and the mayor were insisting protocols were already in place.
It's technology, but it's really the human factor. Our crime analysts who are very diligent, and once they come with a probable person, it's peer-reviewed, and then certainly a supervisor then weighs in to make sure this is a person we want to move to the next level of the investigation.
Michael was arrested 2 weeks after Craig said that.
And I was nervous. I was still nervous, even though I don't know, I didn't even know if I was going to beat it.
As for DPD, they say they have deep concerns with the investigative work in this case, and they are looking into it right now. You can read their full statement on our website right now at WXYZ.com. We're in Detroit tonight. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
All right, Ross, thank you so much.